Hello, welcome back. Today's topic will be how to prepare for the baby. You don't need as many things as you think. Last week we already talked about how to prepare yourself as a woman for the baby, and this week we're talking about the baby. This has nothing to do with yoga, I know, but many of you have requested it.
The most requested was the setup of a changing table, so I will be sharing mine with you. And after that, I'll be mentioning all the products that you need. But first of all, I will be sharing a tip that will help you stay sane in the jungle of all these different choices that we have in our days.
Getting a baby is so exciting, and you really can get confused with all the products that are out there. Everything looks good, everything looks fantastic. Take the time to compare. Many things you don't need. You can wait until your baby is actually here so you can have better feeling for what you really need. If you want the high crib or the low crib, if you want a bouncer or a playmat. Don't underestimate that this is a new human with likes and dislikes. You can't really choose for them what they will want to like. So that's why I say take that step back from buying all this bull and then drowning in it, not knowing where to put it. And you will be receiving tons of other gifts from people as well. So you got to also calculate that. So this actually brings me to my first tip to save everyone a headache, especially you. Set up an Amazon baby registry. The link is down below if you haven't already, but this really can save you such a lot of nerve. You can compare products, you can just slam everything into your basket and then take your time to sort through things at a later point when you have gathered more information and more awareness. There's just so much baby stuff out there. And creating this registry just makes everything easier because you have everything in one spot. You can gather stuff and then compare it and share wish lists so you don't get anything doubled. You'll be getting discounts. You have a prolonged return policy. They give you lots of free stuff to try so you can try before investing. And I'm sure that there's much more that I forgot to mention. So cut yourself some slack, save yourself some time and energy, and create that registry. Link is down below.
We don't have a changing table. This is our bathroom, and we used the windowsill and morphed it into a changing table. This is a heat lamp you might want to invest in to keep your baby warm while you're changing it. I know the power cord isn't pretty, but it's just a short time of our life. So let's start on the right side. Wet wipes, the ones from Amazon, I can recommend them. A little grape seed cushion to warm up in the microwave for when she has a bellyache. Penguin is actually one too, but we just use it as a changing table companion. Here we just have a little device that shows us the temperature and humidity of the niche. Humidity is important for the mucous membrane for your child's respiratory tract. So for the base we have a soft cushion thingy that is meant for changing tables. It's really soft and comfy and also works as a head bumper. As the baby grows stronger, they will push themselves back with their feet and might bang their head. On top of this we have 2 sanitary sheets in case we make a mess, and that's why there's 2, because in case we do, then there's always another one underneath. And here we have a couple stocked up in case we need more. Then I always have a different range of diapers because I can never make up my mind. Then we have baby cotton swabs and Vaseline. Vaseline is great for when they have a rash. It really goes away fast. And these are just some belly rub oils. Babies do have a lot of bellyache. Here we have a baby perfume. I just use it as an air refresher. And we got this little set of drawers from IKEA for all the medicine stuff. You will need a thermometer, one that you can put up their bum. It's most precise. And here we have some medicine that also goes up the baby's bum. I don't know what to call it in English. And here we keep all sorts of little creams and drops. If you go to the pharmacy, they will give you a good overview on what you should have for your baby, so you're prepared for each scenario. Up here we keep big cotton swabs. We don't really need them often, only for when the poop dries up on the bum and it's really hard to get off, so we use them with a bit of oil and it just comes straight off. Just a secret tip. And then last, I always have about 2 outfits in case of an emergency, in case of a big mess. And then that was actually it. You don't really need to buy a proper changing table. If I would not have come up with the idea with the window, I would have just done it on a sideboard. But the bathroom is just great to have all the things around you in case you need to give your baby a wash and you're just in the right spot and you can reach everything. So this solution turned out perfect for me. On the side you can see baby powder and oil, good to have, but I rarely use it. I forgot to mention we also have the diaper bin close by, just behind us. We also just use it for our bathroom trash. I like this one most because you can just use any trash bag and you don't have to invest in the expensive trash bag refills. So that was it. Everything very simple and easy. You will need a car seat for your baby. The hospital might not even let you leave if they don't know you have one. And this is something I would encourage you to spend money on. Don't buy it used because you don't know if it has actually been in a car crash once. People might not say that when they want to sell it. This is the one we got, designed and engineered by a handful of daddies with a lot of baby experience. It's good for baby's spine and it also only weighs around 2.5 kilograms, so it's also good for my spine. Keep in mind that you can also use this to carry your baby around in your own home. You don't just need to use it for the car. But do your research and don't be afraid to spend on this one.
One of the most important things that you will be needing is a breast pump. In fact, they might not even let you out of the hospital if they don't know that you have one at home. Even if you tell yourself, oh well, I'll be breastfeeding anyway, don't underestimate that the baby might not be strong enough to suck and actually get the amount of milk that it needs. Babies aren't that strong, and sucking for quite a while can make them tired and they will fall asleep on you before they're full. And especially at the beginning, you might be producing a lot more milk than the baby can drink, and you can freeze up some of that milk and stock it up. You can actually keep it for 1 whole year. So when you order the breast pump, don't forget to order the little freezer bags. A breast pump is also so good for time for yourself. You can just do some pre-pumping and then maybe give the baby to your partner, and then you'll have some time on hand and you can spend some baby free time. Happy mummy, happy baby.
Have some baby formula at hand. Like I said, you won't know if your baby is getting enough breast milk and you might just want to feed it after breastfeeding just at the beginning so you know that it's getting the nourishment intake that it needs, because breast milk is also made out of what you are eating. So if you eat crap all day, then that's what your breast milk will be made out of. There's a separate video on nutrition if you're interested, and with the formula just ask your doctor, midwife or doula which is the best for your newborn baby.
So again, we're coming to that fact that the baby is a own person. It's got its own personality, likes and dislikes, and it will take to some bottles and to the other bottles it might not. So do not make the mistake of buying loads of bottles and then being stuck with them when the baby actually wants a different type. You will be gifted tons of free bottles anyway from your doctors and your doulas, and just take a good mixture, try one of each, and then just see what the baby adapts to. There are mainly 2 different types of NUC for the bottles, symmetric or anatomic. The symmetrical ones are more corresponding with the nipple, so they're more natural, and the other ones are just shaped so they fit good in the mouth. So whatever your baby prefers, you won't know that yet. And the same applies to NUCs or pacifiers, whatever you call them. And if you're frightened to fall short and not have enough at hand, do keep in mind that we have 2022 and next day delivery makes life easier.
Do invest in a sterilizer. Get one with a generous amount of room because as your baby grows, the bottles will get bigger. Babies don't have a strong immune system, so just washing them manually in the sink will not be enough. But don't worry, if you don't have one, you can also just boil off all the germs, which is just as good, but it just involves a bit more work, in my opinion.
You will need nappies, of course, duh. But before you stock up, try all the freebies that you've got and maybe just buy little different test packages. First of all, you won't know the size of your baby till the end of your pregnancy. Your doctor might be able to tell you how heavy it is, and then you will know what type of diapers you will need. But until then, don't go crazy on them. And again, the Amazon Baby Registry also provides a diaper discount, which is really good, and I can just recommend it. You have all the different types to choose from, and if you find that nappy that really sticks, then you can just order it on replenishment. You will need spit cloths. Duh, okay, I know, but a lot of people don't know this, and then they get home and babies throw up a lot. Most of the time they overeat. Their stomach is only like this big, but we do tend to shove that bottle into their face until it's empty because we mean the best for them. But whatever doesn't fit in that stomach just comes right back out. Now let's talk about the baby bed. I found a baby bed with rolls, so in the evening I could just roll it next to my bed, take off the end, and it was attached to the bed. And during the day we could just put her in and roll it out, and you could actually roll it into the room that you was just doing stuff in. You was taking your baby everywhere, which was great for just keeping an eye on her. We didn't have a cot, we didn't have a pram, we didn't have a sling, you know, the baby carriers. We didn't have any of that. We waited until the baby was there, and then we started to figure things out. Because the situation, when you're not fully in it yet, it's going to turn out completely different than what you've planned. So all you need is a place where it can sleep safely at night. And if your bed doesn't have rolls, then maybe something you can safely put it in during the day. At the beginning, all they do is sleep. They won't be rolling about. They're not strong enough for that yet. The only thing that they might be doing after 2 to 3 to 4 months is pulling stuff, so you don't want any loose bedding that they can be pulling into their face. Where we get to the next thing, you need a sleeping sack or something warm that it can sleep in. Do not use a quilt. They can get tasseled up in it and they won't know how to get it out of their face, and then bad things can happen.
Clothes. Like I already mentioned, babies don't really move a lot and they won't need very much clothes. I had about 5 onesies at the beginning. That was just the easiest for our climate, but if you're coming from a warmer area, then you might need less. And you can tell this by measuring your baby's temperature, rectal of course. It should be at 36.6 Celsius. And if it's below that, that means that your baby cannot hold its own temperature. Then you might want to just add a layer. I bought all my clothes cotton, and they was always second hand because I was frightened that there might be some chemicals, and if they've been washed a couple of times, that just made me feel a bit better.
Here, my favorite topic, toys. There are so many cool toys out there, but you don't need any of them right at the beginning. Maybe, yeah, sure, get that classical teddy bear. It's also nice for photo shootings, but don't really go overboard on investing in tons of toys. Because at the beginning, the baby doesn't see diddly squat anyway. They can only see silhouettes and high contrast. So if your baby isn't taking interest into toys, it's because it doesn't see them.
Baby cams. This one did my head in. Because I had so many miscarriages, I think I was overly conscious about sudden infant death. There are so many different products. You have mats that check the heart rate. You have little shoes out of silicone that you can put on them that checks the pulse. There are so many different types out there nowadays, and I ended up getting nothing. Well, I lied. We did get a normal classical camera, you know, the ones with the bad quality, like we're in the 1980s, but we never used it. With the baby sleeping next to us, we always had a good feeling, and even through the day when we was carrying it through the apartment, either in the roll bed or in the car seat, so we really never left her alone. She was always at our side. If you're scared you might miss something, mothers have a very light sleep and will wake up from the lightest peep, so trust your instincts. And also, when the baby is close to you, it will be encouraged to breathe. You might have heard of some of the horror stories where children just stop breathing in the middle of the night, but if the baby is laid next to you and it feels the rhythm of your natural breath, then it will breathe along with you. But nevertheless, having a device just at hand will calm your nerves. And even if you don't use it, you can still resell it afterwards. But if you want to take some extra precautions, then do so. Do whatever makes you feel most secure.
So you don't need all this stuff right at the beginning. Don't let anybody make you crazy. Set up that list and go through things in your own time when you think now is the time to make that choice. Go as you grow. We don't even have a nursery yet, so we just have corners with baby stuff in every room. But we will be moving house soon, and there we will have a nursery. But my baby is now 7 months old and she doesn't need a nursery. You can actually make those decisions later on when you've got to know your child. Then you can even make decisions based on the taste of your baby. You will know what colors they like and so on. I hope you found this video helpful and I took away some of your scare and some of your complicated thinking about these things. If you feel like I've forgotten anything, then drop it down in the comments, share your own experiences, and if there was something that blew your mind, then also let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with any other pregnant women. When I was pregnant, I wish somebody had made a video like this, because this topic did cost me a lot of sleepless nights. I don't know what the topic will be next week yet, but I'm hoping to see you then. Bye bye.